Welcome to Bonus Action, a tabletop podcast. Join us on a Dungeons & Dragons journey through the maelstrom continent of Edax on the world of Gloria. Our daring adventurers will uncover the mysteries of the New World and reveal stories of their past. Let's meet the cast.
Hello, I'm Druten. I am playing Rizarin Inarek, the half-elf paladin.
Hi, my name's Eric. I'll be playing Bartleby Mriffindor, the human warlock, who's got a little bit of a secret behind him.
I'm Tim, and I'll be playing Vale Luckall, a failed wizard turned adventurer.
Hi, I'm Sean. I'm playing Fenrir Oakenshield, a monk halfling who really wants to be a dwarf.
And I'm Rich, also known as Walnuts, and I will be the DM for all of you in my homebrew world of Gloria.
Hey, we're back!
Good night.
Good night.
I had the sound of silence stuck in my head after that happened.
Yeah.
I can poop now.
Yeah, you can go. It's right up there.
No pooping allowed.
I'll make sure to write you out for like the next 20 minutes. Hour.
30.
Yeah.
6 hours, yeah.
You're not getting paid, so... so we're good.
Can you like...
Well, then why would you want
exactly.
to?
Yeah.
Can you see your way up to the bathroom? Like,
I think so. If there's a light, maybe.
there is.
Okay, that
might
should be
on.
fine.
I don't know.
It is.
He got LASIK, by the way, and so he's wearing sunglasses indoors.
There's no devil's sight in real life.
The sunlight's bright, so...
Yeah, you now match your character. You can see in the dark.
Good. Perfect.
The sunlight that's currently blocked by the clouds.
Yes,
yeah, but
bright.
still, it's
still bright.
It sucks. That's been the benefit. The last 2 days has been like pretty cloudy, so I haven't like been bad. But Thursday, after I got it done, it was bright AF. So even with sunglasses and my eyes closed, it was still burning. So.
He actually turned into a vampire.
Can you see in the dark now?
So cool. I don't know.
Like, do you think you'll have like pseudo night vision?
I hope so. I
That'd
did
be cool.
get tested, and I can see at 2015. So that's
nice.
cool.
It's
Did they dilate your
2022
pupils or
though.
anything?
What?
Did they dilate your pupils or anything?
No.
They're probably
just-
dilated
No.
post-procedure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think so. They didn't put any dilation stuff in for the procedure. They did the week before when I got all the testing stuff, just to make sure that...
Oh, do they like check your eyes before they agree to do it?
They want to make sure that it'll actually work, or that your eyes are the right shape and everything, that it's not just because you're old and that kind of thing, that your eyes are working, that you can't see.
I only recently found out that apparently like doing stupid stuff like reading in the dark doesn't actually affect your eyesight.
Nope.
It's just your eyes just get bad as you get older, and sometimes you hit the genetic lottery and your eyes just suck from birth.
Yep.
That was me.
I was once...
Your eyes get used to seeing at certain distances as well. So if you do spend time in front of a computer a lot, it can degrade, but it's only because your eyes become used to focusing at like a mid-range distance instead of at distance. That's why people end up needing glasses for that.
Yeah.
I was once yelled at by a teacher that it's going to ruin my eyesight because I was reading upside down.
Well,
No,
you will go blind
that's
for all
not true.
jerking off you do.
Well, I mean, that's a given. But no, like they were like...
pulling mozzarella.
Mozzarella works.
We came over there like three sessions ago or something like that.
Yeah, but that's
We
like 3
established
months
none
ago.
of us remember anything.
I know. Anyway,
That was a good callback.
it was.
All right,
Let's
we can
talk
get
about
through it.
pulling mozzarella.
I had to move my dice away from me because I was going to keep playing with them.
That's what she said.
Welcome back, guys.
Hi.
Ready to play some bonus action D&D?
I suppose.
Before we do that, patreon.com/onequest if you want to get the whole thing in its entirety, or are we 4 days early? I was going to say a week early. It was 4 days earlier than everyone else, 3 days, whatever. Time doesn't matter. Patreon.com/onequest. Check us out.
So,
and
wait,
all of our
is
other
that
socials and everything.
Patreon.com/OneQuest?
I think it's patreon.com/onequest.
And you can get
just said
rewards
it
if you end up
super quick, so I
subbing.
was just making sure.
I know.
Okay.
I should go over my end of stream spiel, and it just goes by quick.
Yeah, you should slow it down. It's no big deal.
I don't know how.
What do you
Otherwise, I'll
mean?
mess it up.
You just don't say it as fast.
I'll mess it up if I don't say it as fast.
Just write it down.
What if you pre-record it?
Make a script?
I mean, and pre-record it and then play it at 75%.
Yeah.
We could do that.
Lip sync. Good lord.
I mean, also,
video,
like,
right?
counterpoint,
Video?
you could just record it 30 times and eventually you'll slow it down.
Eventually, yeah. Anyway, last we played, everyone, you decided to go and investigate the decaying lands or the corrupt zone that's within the Underdark that the Durgar had pointed out to you guys, saying that the corruption that was seemingly eating away at the Goblin Chieftain was very, somehow shockingly similar to that, since none of you even knew that the corruption was over there. So you went into this area that was filled with, like, hard to travel through terrain that I didn't even keep track of the entire time because I kept forgetting, as well as acidic waters and dastardly creatures as you made your way all the way through to the back, ending up having had lost all of your goblin companions. I think there was like 2 left by the very end, and then they died as well.
Yeah. Pretty sure.
Rip.
They were bad at like jumping over rocks.
Yeah, they were bad at jumping over rocks.
Oh yeah, that's right. They all decayed in the pool.
They were the Terminator, then the Terminator 2, and just fell in.
Yeah, that was pretty
Look,
awful.
when you're 3 feet tall and there's a 2-foot pool of acid water, you're gonna die from that.
Excuse me?
Tell that to the tall characters of the party.
I'm pretty sure both of you didn't. I don't think Fenrir fell in.
No, I fell in.
You fell in.
I did not fall in.
Bart definitely
Val didn't.
fell in.
Bart fell in. But you reached the very back of the cave, or what you presume to be the back. Presume, not presume. And you found this large, multicolored, metallic, shining scale of sorts that took over the mental control of your friend Fenrir. We were able to knock it off of him and break his control, but a draconic ooze was coming at you guys. You ended up defeating that thing, and Val turned around and said, "I'm done here. Let's go." And she did her best to lead you guys back, where Bart continued to attack everything he saw still.
It was scary.
And you were able to, after about one more encounter, make your way to the back, all the way up to the original entrance. After traveling, it had been at this point to get there, going through and coming back. You're feeling exhausted, almost as if it's been like a full day of travel and wandering through the cave system. Where you were able to actually leave the decaying lands, and you're back in that large, open cavern that you were in when you first met the Durgar at their camp. However, you still got like half a day's travel to get back to the camp. So I believe we ended with you guys deciding to take a long rest.
Yes. For the record, I'm literally 3 feet tall.
Yes, she is literally 3 feet tall.
Yeah, we took a long rest because I have all my health, and that does not make sense from what I remember.
Yeah, you were beat up. So you guys took a long rest, and I believe you were.
Oh yeah, that's right. We were punching each other.
Yeah.
By that I mean I was getting the shit beat out of me, and then I blasted you in the face.
Yeah. So yeah, you end your long rest. Nothing bad happens throughout the night. You're not going to force like watches. You keep watch. Nothing comes to bother you guys as you awaken, refreshed, rejuvenated, sore as hell, and the day is ahead of you.
We do have one of those scales, right? Or did we not take it?
So
we wrapped it with something, right?
You wrapped up the scale, and I believe it's being carried by Bart. He wrapped it up and put it around his back.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Wow.
Nervous.
Wow.
We're good.
But yeah, I believe, Bart, you have the scale. I think you wrapped it up in something, tied it around your back or whatever. Because it is about this, like, maybe the size of your waist, your chest.
Can I fail carry it?
That's what I was going to say. I'm low-key surprised he's carrying it.
Yeah.
It's a little, it would be like
The only
dragging on the
reason-
ground if she were carrying it.
I'm carrying it.
Yeah, the only reason I would carry it is because I want it.
Yeah.
But also, I like to make Vale do stuff for me. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll carry it. That's fine.
Okay. So, yeah, Val has this large scale that
don't
is...
damage it.
I'll try not to.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But you Fenrir, you're not under its control, but you do remember, like, it felt dark, and like it has this pull on you, like not that you want it, more of like it's more of a push. You want to stay away from it. Okay. You don't like it.
Yeah.
The rest of you weren't affected by it,
so I shouldn't bite it, right?
So any conversations that happened throughout the night? Did you guys talk about anything, or?
I'm probably sleeping.
Yeah. Did you guys just sleep, then wake up, and what do you decide to do in the morning? Where are you guys going?
We're level 4 still, right?
Yeah, we have not leveled up since then.
Come on.
I know. It's
ridiculous.
You literally
murdered like a day.
You literally just leveled up.
That's not enough.
We're never going to level up again. You're the worst.
Yeah, I think we're going to level down, actually.
Yeah, at this point, you know what? You guys are level 2 again. Yeah, you lost 2 levels, not 1.
That's a weird way to say level 5.
Yeah, I guess as we're sleeping, I mean, I'm going to inspect the scale before sleeping.
I will help.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have identify or anything, or are you just going to...
That's a good question.
...make a roll?
Let's see what I got. Boom.
And same with any of you. If you
ahead of time.
If you have identify, I believe you should have your components for identify.
I certainly do not.
Or anything, or if you want to make a roll. I believe we did do a sort of...
No, I do not have an identify.
Would you like me to check?
Do you have one?
I can identify it.
You have an identify spell?
Yes.
Wow, look at you.
I whip out my book.
Whoa. Whoa. This is an all ages podcast here. No, it's not. We curse too much. Go ahead.
I'm going to whip out my book.
Okay.
Yeah. I can just do...
Just flop it down.
And I'm going to identify it. Oh, yeah.
All right.
I can do Arcana. That's about the best I got.
So are you going to do Arcana while she's... Yeah. Are you doing ritually?
Let's double up.
I'm doing it ritually.
So explain how you set up your ritual for identify.
Well, I'm going to take out a bunch of supplies and essentially just make a circle out of it, and then I'm going to look up at Bartleby and be like, he's really going to want some salt involved in this, and I'm going to put some salt out even though it doesn't need to be there.
Like circling it with salt?
Oh, yeah.
And as you're doing that, I'm just like, yes.
Okay. It's going to be really upset if there's not salt involved.
This is how we keep the spirits at bay.
Yeah. Okay. I just kind of like look away awkwardly.
Yeah, you know how it works.
I mumble under my breath. I really don't need the salt, but all right.
So just roll a general Arcana check for you, and I'll resolve that, and then I'll go over your identify. Yep. Learn its properties, how to use them, whether it requires a team to use.
Oh yeah.
How many charges it has.
I got a 17 plus 3.
17 plus 3. So
that's a 20.
So 30, 20. Okay. So you look at this, and based on your check, based on your you're kind of just like trying to understand the aura, and it is very dark magic that is within this scale.
Yeah.
It is a dragon scale. And you I believe Fenrir told you what he saw, which was several heads of a dragon. When that kind of enthralled him. And you kind of put together that this is maybe Tiamat?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe? Whereas as you're like getting this dark energy understanding off of it, you identify and you hold up the pearl and you...
I apparently need to touch this throughout the casting of the spell.
Do you really?
Yes. That identify, you have to be touching the thing you're identifying.
All right, roll.
Oh boy.
I didn't read that fully. Roll a wisdom check.
DM.
Okay.
Doesn't even know how spells work.
Honestly, I never really thought about identifying being something you have to know. Like, I always thought like you'd be like gleaming through the profile.
I got a natural 20, literally.
Natural 20.
Pearls are opaque.
Can we just bring it to Deckard Cain?
I got a natural 20.
20? Nice.
Okay.
Good luck, everybody else, with your rolls.
So, you grab this as you're touching it with the pearl, trying to understand it. You grab the scale, at one point, and like it pulls you, like
this
like,
feels great.
You get you look directly at your hand as you touch it, and like dark energy starts to pull up your arm up like halfway to your elbow, and like it pulls you in, and your eyes gloss over for a second, just a second. But you see the same thing that Fenrir saw, the several heads of a dragon popping up, each different colors. You can't figure out if they're several dragons or if they're all connected to the same, because all you're seeing is from neck up with two large wings flapping behind them. You break that immediately. Break it. You have full control over yourself with this.
Okay.
And your identify goes through after about 11 minutes.
If there's a way to safely let me see all of that going on as well, I would probably let that happen.
So what it is, yeah, so all you really see is the heads, and then the dragon looks up, and you see one of them just kind of strangely smile. It's weird to see a creature with like a snout smile. But like dogs do it, and dragons can do it. Like they can smile, and it's just, but it's an evil smile. It's just like gnarly and scaly, and it's just, you just hear, "Give me control."
No, thank you.
As you wipe out. You identify this. This is 100% is a scale of Tiamat.
Okay.
How it got there, you don't know. You're only using identify. You're not using legend lore or anything like that. You know it's a scale of Tiamat. You know the bearer can lose control if they touch it. The holder can lose control if they touch it, and it will provide you with pre-attuning to it. It'll provide you with advantage on deception and intimidation checks. Cool. But if you want to use its full power, even your identify doesn't tell you what its full power is if you were to attune to it.
Cool. Yeah. We can discuss if one of us wants to attune to that or not.
Yeah, sounds like fun. Sounds like fun. I also consult my amulet just in case anything fun comes out of that. Because you rolled a high Arcana too. Yeah.
While you're consulting your amulet, you see her out the corner of your eye.
Mm-hmm.
She's
always there.
But this is more direct and more solid.
Yeah.
But she's by the scale, and she looks at you and like acknowledges, like in it, like she nods that like you found something.
Great.
But based on her body language and based on your check, it doesn't seem like she particularly wanted it.
Mm-hmm.
She just wanted the power found.
Perfect.
She doesn't necessarily want the power.
Mm-hmm.
But there was power there that she wanted found.
Great.
This before we go to bed?
I'd say it's throughout the night. Like,
okay, like we're taking the same watch or something like
during
that.
During a watch, or maybe before you go. Like, it's during the long rest.
Okay. Well, I'll look up after we find this out and be like, hey, I could attune to this, and we could find out what this thing can do.
I have an interesting proposal. This thing is like torso size.
I know where he's going with this because
and
shield
sturdy, right?
Yeah.
Like it was. Could we turn this thing into a shield?
Yeah,
we can try that.
I was thinking the same thing.
If you can find a smithy or somebody that is able to or willing to work with this and be able to touch it without losing control.
See, we already know
is there
if there's a buffer in between one and this scale,
are you going to try to chip it?
From
I'll see if I can wiggle off a piece while I'm doing it.
Might be worthwhile creating
a strength check.
buffer on the back side, adhering the
hold my phone.
shieldy object. I don't know. I guess what you hold it with, but one of the straps, and go straight Captain America with it, and just be real cool.
Yeah,
I think that would be.
I got 17.
Can't chip it.
Okay.
Makes
sense.
It's real thick, even at the edges.
Yes. This would be great.
It is very, very dense material. Does not break easy.
I want to hit it as hard as I can.
Ooh.
Just to test it out for shield preparedness, because I'm not a huge fan of the idea of carrying this thing around personally.
You guys really want me to super homebrew a shield of Tiamat scale, don't you?
Sure do.
You know, that's fine. I'll work with it. I'll work on it.
Literally, as before we even started inspecting, it was like, I wonder if we can make a shield out of this thing.
Advantage on his attack.
Oh, you're gonna help. You're gonna give help. Okay. And how are you just punching it, or are you hitting it with your stick?
I'm gonna hit it with my staff.
All right, go ahead.
I don't want to touch it.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it when he's done too. But I'm gonna miss and hit somebody else.
It's a 7.
That was a nat 20.
A nat 20.
Does that hit?
No,
it's a scale. I'm assuming it's on the ground, right?
Yeah,
no one's holding it right now.
I backed off a bit. After my
so it's
ritual.
on the ground, and you just grab your staff and you go whack down with it. And you take a look at your staff, and there's a couple of slight splinters coming off of it from where you hit it with. There's maybe a thin splinter maybe poking slightly into the shield itself. It's no physical damage can really be seen from this.
Sweet.
Are you gonna Eldritch Blast
prop it up a bit so you can get a good aim on it, and
I'll
then I'm gonna
prop it up.
Eldritch Blast it.
Okay. Eldritch Blast it.
I'll hold it up and hide behind it.
It was a 10.
You missed. No, it's a fucking shield sitting there. You
just never know because it's prone. That's why I had him sit it up. I didn't want you to prone rule me.
You hit this shield, and were you holding it up? And you fire blast at this unmoving shield, and it hits, and you can kind of Val, you can recognize this a little bit more than everyone else. You don't feel the blast.
Okay.
It absorbs the blast.
Okay.
Is there anywhere we can take the shield, religious wise?
It's not shield yet, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Scale at this point.
Somewhere.
The scale.
I might have some stuff in my trunk.
Yeah. Is there anything that we can do to because the idea of having a shield that you cannot physically touch does not seem ideal, and it's fucking huge, guys.
Yeah.
If you encase it though, if you encase it though, I think it'd be all right.
To the normal size people, it's not so bad. And yes, we do know that if there's a barrier between this object and the person, that we're safe from its effects. So if we create some sort of backing to it, that we can adhere to the shield,
I think it might absorb spells too.
Hold and use, and this could be something useful.
Mm-hmm.
Could be, but to purify it in your sense. You spent a week at the garrison. You know, there's some religious clergymen and such that if you were inclined to try to get potentially whatever curse might be upon this or whatever darkness might be on it, you could certainly see if they could try to remove any sort of curse. But this is a scale of Tiamat. Is the curse because it's the scale of Tiamat, and is the magic because of the curse?
Yeah, I think so. If it were me, I would try to purify it, but I'm not it's too big for me.
Yeah,
to use in any meaningful way. So, I guess it's up to you
guys. You could turn it into a turtle shell.
Roll an Arcana check,
and nothing chipped off of that. Correct?
Like Master
nothing
Roshi
chipped
or
off.
Something.
I think that is a 7.
So okay, then you wouldn't know what I was gonna give you a little tip on. But
no more tips.
No, I know. That's why. Yeah, you
if his
know.
20 and my 20 didn't glean the info you're gonna give him, then that's it.
Well, the info I was gonna give him is sometimes magic items fit to their person, but you would maybe know that, but you're not asking that question. He was. So he doesn't know it because
lady.
he doesn't know it.
Listen, lady.
Nothing. So yeah, you. Anything else you want to do with this scale? Anything else you want to try?
I think I'm happy.
Yeah, I feel like we tested this out pretty well.
Wrap it back up and strap it to Vale.
Wrap it up, strap it to Vale. And where are you guys headed? Are you headed back to the Durgard camp? or are you going home? What is your goal for, like, you do know that there was still the corruption going on within the Durgar city. There's some sort of corruption. Might be attached to the decaying lands. Might not. You're not 100% sure. Do you go back and report to the Durgar what you'd found?
I think that's...
And are you going to help them,
do.
or are you just going to go back to Shale Point at this point? Because your job's done.
I think my opinion, I'm okay with not doing this, but I think we should report to Dorgar and then be like, hey, but we do have other obligations and we need to go do this thing.
I mean, I don't see any reason we shouldn't go find out, hey, maybe they're better and we can now be like, stop fighting the people above. Or we kill them. I don't know. We'll see.
They're like dwarf adjacent, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So they might have good smithies.
Yeah.
This is also true.
I think we're going to be cool now. I think we're going to go back and they're going to be like, thanks for at least trying to help, if not help.
Yeah.
And like, we will not come into this specific area at least.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you make as
more goblin problem.
I think that helps everyone.
There's still some.
There's still like a handful of goblins at the hovel, like maybe 5.
That sounds like a small army waiting to happen to me.
But like, at least to the ferals, there's just the normal regular goblins there as well. But they're not a threat.
Right.
I've got an idea.
So you guys decide to take your half day's travel back through the cavern towards the first camp of the Durgar.
I thought that's where we ended up.
No, you ended up just right outside the cave.
Oh, that's right.
Because it took you
Took us a while.
about a half day to even get there. And then you were within the caverns for probably a good, like 3 to 4 hours.
Okay.
So it was like, you were exhausted, basically. I don't remember the name that I gave the acting commander.
So I wonder if we can get a chip off of this skill as well, because then we might be able to establish a connection with the entity and maybe get some more information on this.
I mean, it didn't seem like we could do any damage to this.
I know.
Yeah.
So
At
unless
least
there were a special
right
set
now.
of tools, yeah. But that was kind of my thought about that.
Yes.
Horus?
That was the initial guard. Captain.
Oh, right.
We need some obsidian arrows. This is what they used in...
So,
Oh, yeah,
Or maybe these
super
Dorgar have tools
so
that
we'll
can...
go.
that
I
can
like
mess
this
with
one.
it.
Hesnick
Yeah.
will be the name
Perhaps.
of the
Druga
acting
might have
commander.
something.
The one who took over
We
once
could
Horus was killed.
alternatively just
Hesnick.
ally ourselves with these guys.
And
We can do whatever we want.
We can.
Sandbox.
Yeah.
And more work for him.
These guys seem pretty dope, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, they seem alright.
all right, so you
Right?
take the half day's travel back towards the Durgar encampment, the first Durgar encampment, and you see there that, with the exception of Commander Horus, whom was killed the 2 days prior, there is pretty much the full group of 10 that had been there. They'd replaced one of them because they went back and reported the day before. But the captain, the one that was acting captain, I don't believe he gave you his name, but he'll as the others that were there see you wandering up, they look up. The Cavalrachni, they'll identify you, like, let's get you to Hesnick. What happened? You're all right. There's many less of you than there were.
Yeah, it was pretty fucked up back then.
We had a time.
Yeah.
He
We
was
ran
different.
into some trouble.
I'll back you up.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry about your companions.
Yeah. They were expendable.
Yeah.
It happens.
We were curious about those ones, but come on. And the little skittering of the little ladybug Cavalrachnis are walking you through, and
Gross.
yeah. And Commander, the acting commander Hesnick looks up and sees you and is like, welcome. So we reported back that Horus was stoned and shattered by a few basilisks.
Thank you.
We appreciate you at least going to look into this and being reasonable. You're the first few reasonable people we've encountered from up above, and at least, I guess the forest was more of the issue than it was your people. And we do apologize, and I apologize for any of our people that we had already sent up that were not cool.
Yeah, they were super not cool, man. Like, fucking all gotta chill.
Yes.
Your vibes, you gotta get better vibes,
What
man.
is
Totally off.
Unchill vibes?
Only positive vibes, man. Positive vibes only.
Well, I'll have to learn this new lingo.
My 2 dice for the day are 15 and 5.
Gotcha. But we reported back, and I mean, what did you find? We reported back that he was killed from basilisks, and we have a full battalion again. We're being asked to send more up to see what's going on, but we don't want to. We wanted to wait until you return to see what we needed to continue to do.
You should definitely not go in the corrupted land. It sucks. But we found something that we hope maybe someone in the city can help us with.
I slapped my back.
In our city?
Yes.
Well, that's the problem is we've got our king is kind of taken to, like, no one's allowed on the streets and such. If you want to try to find blacksmithies and those that are willing to do work within our city, it's no one's working right now. We're all just everyone's kind of hunkering down. Something happened with the king about a month or 2 ago. He just flipped a switch and started telling us to keep an eye out for anything coming towards us, coming at us, and he basically became sort of a dictator and less of a ruler.
Did anything lead to that? Did he go anywhere before this change happened, or?
I never really was close to him. Horace might have been able to give you more information. He was the guard of this outpost.
Did he get a weird new advisor from out of nowhere that said he could cure his child's blood issues?
Roll
for Rasputin.
Roll a persuasion check.
I think that it'd be really good any information that you have to help us out, and
9.
Advantage
9. Oh, yeah. I'll give you that help.
Still a 9.
Still a 9.
It's
4 was the better number.
It's a 15.
Does the roll become a 15 pluses? Okay.
Yep.
So then that's a 20.
20. Okay. So as you're saying that, and as you're chiming in, and like one of the other stone guards walks up and is like, "Well, mind if I speak, Commander Hesnick?" And it's like, we're very...
Wow, he ranked up that fast. He went from captain to commander just instantly.
Hesnick looks, he's like, we're not formal here. You can speak freely. He chimes in. He's like, well, I've been on duty with the king a few times in the castle itself, and his advisor has been in the king's ear a lot lately.
Pass Rutin.
Naturally.
It's,
Raz apostrophe Putin.
His advisor, Grimhead.
Oh, yeah, okay. That sounds like a good name.
Yeah, always a good name for an advisor.
Darth Ran Grimhead.
That only got better. Anything better than that.
Grimhead.
Very calming name. Rolls off the tongue.
I got that from a name generator, okay?
I understand.
I'm not saying. He just sounds like he was born to be evil. No big deal.
Yeah, like you picked the most evil sounding name it could have been.
What a lovely child I just
there
gave
was
birth
no
to.
subtlety.
Looks
in that
like
name.
it's going to be Hitler.
So he chimes in. He's like, so Grimhead, was probably about a month or two ago. I hate this because he came back one evening and he was badly scarred and burned up and down his arms.
He was poisoned and shot and thrown into a river, but still survived. Who knew? This is just Rasputin.
If he's burned up and down his arms, because this is Darth Vader. Come on.
Darth Vader. Not on purpose. I didn't even think.
And his name is Darth Vader.
Darth something.
Combination Darth Vader Rasputin.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Hey, don't be sorry.
For the best character ever made? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I agree. This guy's definitely a good guy.
He's totally chill.
You know what? He's probably just been misled. He's on the wrong
Yeah, it's really weird.
He's misunderstood.
It's really weird. He just came back and he had this giant curly mustache. I don't know what happens. I heard a train in the distance and some screaming.
But ever since he returned, he went off on his own for some time. We don't know where he went, but ever since he returned badly scarred, badly burned. And he's been in the ear of the king, and the king has basically been anytime Grimhead speaks towards the king immediately reacts in a sense of a commanding sense towards anyone else within them. So
it sounds like your king has Stockholm syndrome.
I don't know what the Stockholm is, but the king used to not be this way. He used to not be neurotic and impulsive as such he is lately.
Did Grimbeard's burns seem like acid burns or fire burns?
What does an acid burn look like?
So the skin will be deformed, though the discoloration wouldn't be as prominent. If it's a burn, the skin's discoloration is going to be more prominent.
Probably, it's not fire for sure.
Okay.
Probably acid.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Things have been odd, and he looks over to Hesnek. The stone guard looks over at Hesnek. And Hesnek ushers him like, "Go ahead, keep going." He's like, and he's like, "You remember when the lava flows stopped? They closed the canals for the flows."
Why would you do that?
Hesnik's like, well, alright, so the lava flows, it's just like a little moat around the castle. I don't know why they turned it off, but it doesn't flow as strongly as it used to. And that was always a sign that the city was fine, and so people got frightened when the flow stopped, I see him, and that's when they all started to hide within their houses, and the guards listen to what they're told because they're guards.
Yeah, I mean,
so if they're told that no one can leave their houses and everyone can be fed only on the rations that's provided from the castle, that's what they're going to do. It's their job. But
And ACAB, even in the D&D.
As though D&D cops would be any less bad.
Some dude's just trying to get some food, goes out and is just like, "Sir, wait."
That sounds about right.
I don't know what happened.
So, if you want our people to try to work on this scale, well, I guess we need...
Whoa, scale? Who said anything about a scale?
If you want our people to work on this thing that you found down there, we might need to figure out what's going on with...
I think we might need to replace your advisor.
Just get us to the king. We'll take care of the rest.
I've got a great suggestion for a replacement advisor for you.
Oh, what's that?
Bartleby.
Oh. No. Yes, what? This is a lot of pressure.
I think you would love this job.
I might. Look, just get us to the king. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
Mostly, I think it'd be really funny seeing him in that position.
I think so. I can't get you directly to the king, but I can maybe get you to the castle.
That works.
As close to the king as possible.
Now, is there any chance you'd be able to wait a day? How pressing is this?
As
We're the
you want the blacksmithy.
Sure. But do you think your entire town's going to be in ruins in a day?
We've been dealing with this for a few months. I don't think a day or two is going to matter.
So, can we discuss this amongst our group then, quickly, before we decide if we're going to help or potentially come back later and help?
Sure. If you think you need more than just the 4 of you, because not saying we don't want to help, we're going to help the best we can, but we can't fight.
I understand.
We need to protect ourselves, and to protect ourselves is to not help you while helping you.
I understand.
If that makes sense.
Not really, but sure.
So if you think you need more than just the 4 of you to come down here, we could you have a bunch of people up top, I'm sure.
We could use a quick training montage to get us to level 5.
Yeah. Any chance you could provide that with us, sir?
Oh yeah, here's some dummies to go. You know what? We'll set up the hyperbaric time chamber and
any hard to find candies you might have to level us up.
That's not real. You have an underground dojo or anything?
Yeah.
No. There's
every dojo here would be underground. You dumb.
Maybe a large flight of stairs we could run up.
Well, there's several large flights of stairs in the castle.
Oh, perfect.
Great. Get us to the castle.
Wait.
So are we?
Let us take a little break,
okay.
And then we will let you know where our plan is.
Great. I'll talk with my people, see if we can think of something.
Okay.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. So, I believe we should head back first, report in, and then say, "Hey, I believe we temporarily stopped the problem. To permanently stop it, we need to go back and finish this job. See if they can provide us help. I also think we should go back to the goblin camp." And I think we should inform them of what's going on here and that this problem will stop permanently as soon as the advisor gets taken out.
Do we really need help, though?
No, but I mean...
This is a quick assassination job. Easy in, easy out.
But maybe not. And also this kind of solves a completely different problem that we were running into of goblins coming and attacking us out of nowhere.
Goblins. There's like 6 of them left. We just go up and murder the rest when we're done.
Yeah, but we don't have
if
to.
If they're not already murdered by now anyway.
But I mean, it's like, well, how long did it take us to get down here? Did it take us like a day? Although
at least an
episode. It was 2 days to get to the encampment. So it'll be 2 days travel back.
Never mind.
It'll be 2 days travel back to the mine, and then it'll be about 3 or 4 days to the Shale Point encampment. It's only about a day and a half to the Goblin encampment.
Oh, right.
Yeah, never mind then.
Okay.
Yeah, so it would take
I knew the cave was far from Shale Point.
Yeah.
I think we just go in then.
So yeah, if the idea would be to go back and grab the last of the goblins and bring them, like the last 5 of those, it would take you about a week to get there and back. Week and a half.
Nah, I think we just go in.
Yeah. We got this.
I'm confident.
Are you?
See?
Relatively.
If Fenrir's confident.
What does your dice say about it?
I don't know. They moved ominously.
Clearly, we're good.
All right.
Was it good?
Yeah. It's actually pretty good.
Totally lying. If it was so good, why you back so fast?
Was he finished?
Sure. What?
Nothing. Anyway. So
So I believe we want to head into the castle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Whatever the best, we don't need to go head on, because...
Prefer just deal with this advisor.
But if we could just get... If we could get in with a meeting, that'd be great. Or if they can sneak us in, that's fine too. Whatever works best for them.
Any chance you can get us into this advisor's room?
No. The best we can do with this limited time is get you into basically the stables, which are connected to the main hall of the first floor. If this works. So, this encampment here, we're close to the water. The reason we're situated here and not...
What is water?
Water.
Oh, okay, got it. Thank you.
Because the reason we're here and the city isn't is because about several years ago, the water would fall and pool closer to the city. But there was an earthquake that changed the pathing of things, and now they send us out here to gather water and other minerals and then bring it back. So every couple of days we bring back some water rations. Most of the city used to be in charge of getting their own water, but we would carry water for the king himself. So what we can do is we can sneak use potentially in some of the barrels and crates that we carry the minerals and water in, and that'll get you into the stables.
Nope, not doing that. It's too confined. Anything could happen. No, thank you.
What if we fill you with salt?
Nope, not enough salt.
We have a lot of salt.
Nope, wouldn't do it. I can walk with you. I can be a side. I am not going into a barrel.
What if we dressed you like a horse?
Yeah, sure.
What if we brought him in as a prisoner?
That's fine too. I'm not going in a barrel. No way.
Is there a prison in the castle?
And he thinks for a second. Is there?
Of course there's a fucking dungeon in the castle. It's a medieval castle.
Right?
There's always a dungeon in the castle.
I mean, there would be...
Because we could just get him out.
There could be something, underneath. We'd have to... that could work if you're really against hiding in a box.
Absolutely not. No way. Never gonna happen.
Yeah, why would we do it the easy way when we could break him out of jail instead?
Yeah, it's way cooler.
It's fine. That's fine. It's fine.
I mean,
okay. Everything's
that's
fine.
way more acceptable to not going in a box.
Can you make yourself look like one of us?
No. What does that mean? I'm like 3 feet taller than you.
There's some magic.
There is magic that could let that happen.
I don't have that.
That lets you alter yourself.
I can do an illusion. It's minor.
So then no.
Nope.
What about a major one?
That's not me either.
Damn.
All right, so
I'm only level 4, so
man, if only we were level 5.
Level 5, I might be able to do something cool. Like
level 5, you might be able to have an invocation that gives them...
Yeah.
Gives them an alter self spell.
If we had a training montage, that might work out.
Damn.
Hesnick, he's like, I
could make him look like you.
For how long?
An hour.
That's fine. It's fine.
All right. We would need him to look not like me, but somebody else.
You don't want him to look exactly like you?
No.
I
have to stay here.
You have a nice chin.
If you have to stay here, then that would be perfect, right? You won't be there.
But if any of the other guards see me, so it can't be me.
But you're going to be all the way over here, and we're going to be all the way over there.
But if he looks like me, then they'll think me is there as he. So
this is all right.
Who's on first?
What's on second?
I don't know.
I think he's on third base.
Anyway, you can make him look pretty much like any of the others. Just they know a lot of the guard knows now that I'm supposed to be here as my positioning.
Why don't we make him look like the one that knows the king?
Where is that guy?
He's off in the corner over there.
Are you going to stay here?
Do you have a twin? Because you do now.
No, I mean, if the commander, if the captain, whatever he is, if the acting captain tells me to stay here, I'll stay here. If he wants me to head out, I'll head out.
I'll look at the captain and be like, that could work.
We just need to send one of the Kavalarothnis with some of the stone guards, and so if you can mimic being just one of the other guards over here.
And what's his name? I was torn to ask or just let's totally be
that popped into my head
totally
too.
Screw this up the second anyone asks what the fuck his name is.
I don't know. What is a name, anyways?
I'm Darbus Flatbelly.
Perfect.
I look down. Does he live up to his name?
No.
Oh,
He's husky. He's husky.
He fills the Darbus role.
Or is D-H-U-R-B-A-S, Darbas. Or I like Darbus better, so let's do Darbus.
Which one is it? How do we spell it?
Spelling does not matter with pronunciation.
Darbus. He's Darbus now. He's Darbus Flatbelly. Okay, Darbus. Are you ready?
Yeah, sure. What do you guys normally have any weird greetings, or can I just grunt and stuff? Grunting works. Let's do it. Yep.
I look at the rest of us. This is an awful idea.
Of course it is. The dumber the better.
Don't talk. Just don't make a noise. And they should be able to get you into the
Do my best.
Oh boy.
You'll leave in the morning.
Yep.
You've got some time. We gotta prepare the crates and everything.
All right, let's practice now if we're gonna leave tomorrow.
Okay, great.
I'm gonna cast disguise self on him. Oh wait, hold on. I can only my range is self. Never mind. I can't change how he looks.
Oh, we can change how you look then, Darbus.
Still not going in the box. No way.
Does it change my voice? Hold on.
No, it doesn't. It just disguises your body.
Hello, I'm Darbus.
All right. Well, if you want us to capture him, we'll do that. But just I'm afraid to know, even in the short amount of time, what they may do to him once they get him.
What if I'm the one bringing them as Darbus? And then I bring them to jail, but I don't actually bring them to jail.
I mean, yeah. That's what I would think to do.
Yeah.
So we're saying prisoners is fine. We can break out. That's
easy. I just have to be Darbus. What's your name? Just kidding. I remember.
Flatbelly. Some Darbus Flatbelly. Has next, like, you.
Do we really need one of us to disguise as one of you for one of you to escort us to prison? This seems elaborate when really we just need you guys to say, like, you're working with us. So we already have people that look like you to just bring us in and be like, oh, we found these prisoners. We're going to bring them into the jail cells so that you can interrogate them. And that's it. You get us down there. But then instead of actually putting us in, we just do our own thing. Or even put us in. It's fine. We can figure that out. It doesn't matter.
I turn into Darbus.
Whoever. Great. You know what? We're in. Let's do it. So why are we waiting? Let's just do it now. We got prisoners. We don't need boxes and stuff. Let's go.
Hey, look at me. I'm Darbus Flatbelly, man.
Amazing. It's a spitting image. He acts just like him. Put on some fake chains. Let's go.
I love lava and oil, and I like making things. And look at me now.
I reach into my pack and I pull out some rope and tie it around my one arm and loosely tie it around the other. See, we're good. I'm ready to set. Who wants to tie in on this? Come on. Anyone?
If that's what you want to do, to go in as prisoners.
Yeah, I think we should take a rest for now and then do it in the morning.
We can do the prisoner's dilemma, or we can do
I walk off into the camp and I start pretending to be Darbus Flatbelly to see if I'm convincing.
You trail and stick with Darbus the rest of the day?
Yes.
Okay, and to pick up all of his little...
Yes.
Gotcha. Cool. Cool.
I'm just standing there with my hands self-tied, not very tightly.
Hesnick looks towards you and is like, we've never brought a prisoner in from the upland. I don't know what they're going to do.
It doesn't matter what they're going to do. We're just, like, my hands aren't even tied. Look, I just move them apart and everything's fine. See? Like, this is it. All you have to do is get me in that gate, and I got the rest. Well,
you should bind him for real. It'd be a lot more fun.
I point at the orc.
Mostly for
he'll
me.
Take all the main hits. This guy will punch stuff.
Or half elf.
Same thing. He's half orc.
No, I'm a half elf.
Whatever.
I'm a pretty boy.
I pointed out. He'll take all the hits. Boy. He'll start punching stuff. I'll shoot lasers. I don't know what Vale does. There's an owl sometimes. We'll be fine. We'll take care of the rest.
I look at you, Shad, but I still look like Darpets.
We got it.
I don't think you've ever actually used an attacking spell.
No.
I have. I used it on Sean.
You used what?
I used it on Sean. I used Dissonant Whispers.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So, just bitches mockery a lot and just makes fun of things.
Yeah,
so
that's all right. Fair. Right. Yeah.
But he's like, look, if you think you want to do the prisoner stuff, we will gladly bring you in as a prisoner.
But it's in the front gate. I don't even care. Say we're emissaries.
I have a question.
Up above to discuss peace and such.
I have a question.
What's up?
Am I able to pick locks with shape water by making thieves' tools out of the water with ice?
Yeah, but like they're going to be brittle, bro.
They're going to be brittle. Yeah, it would.
More realistically, I would
freeze the locks.
Yes.
Well, you put the water in, you freeze it, it expands and breaks the lock.
Yes.
Yeah. Could I do that? Is that feasible?
I'd say. Perhaps, but
you could try.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't.
That is the exact perfect response.
Yeah,
you can try. Whether or not that lock works in a way that breaking it that way.
I was just wondering what my options were here.
Yeah, to be like fully open. Like I'll let you try whatever you want, and it'll probably just come down to a dice roll whether or not
that makes sense.
It
would be,
but I would do like a thieves' tools.
What's that?
I would do like a thieves' tools
like a
roll.
bitch-ass lock.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Probably something like that.
Yeah. Some Thief Master 5000 lock.
Yeah. Do you have like proficiency in thieves' tools and stuff?
I do.
Okay. I'll have to figure it out. But yeah, we'd figure that out when it comes to it if you wanted to do that for sure. But he looks back at you.
I have training in thieves' tools at least.
He looks back at you and he's like, I'm trying to remember what you actually said. It's like
emissaries from above.
They don't even want our own people on the streets. What makes you think they'll be fine with you coming in to talk to them?
They won't. That's why they're prisoners.
That's the point. We're emissaries from above, here to settle peace and work things out, blah, blah, blah.
And then we captured them.
Right. Well, but there's that. Like, if we want to go the prisoner route, sure. But if we present us as I mean, quite literally, that is our mission. Our mission is to stop our people from being killed by your people, and your people want us to stop killing you, so it'll just sort of works out. It's not a lie.
It's not a lie.
Like it just works. Like, hey, we are here to settle this. They don't have to know that we're here to actually murder the guy who's feeding your king bad information. I mean, take care of him.
I mean, it doesn't sound like these guys really care much for Grimbeard either.
Yeah. So I mean, it is what it is. Like if we just need to get in the gate. That's it. Once we're in the gate, that's when we can take care of the rest. People want to fight us, they can fight us, but we'll fight them back, and we'll probably win because we're almost
already done it
maybe.
multiple times.
So,
I'm pretty committed to the Darbus roll though, so I'm going to stay as Darbus.
That's fine.
But that's
figure out local insults from him. That'd be really good too.
I'm sure I am.
Really ingrained in their culture.
I don't know. This Darbus guy seems like he's a little bit too nice for me, and I'm Vale.
As it's like, then that's what we're doing. That's what we're trying to do with getting you into the stables. The stables are connected directly to the actual keep itself.
Excellent, great, wonderful.
But
I'm not going in a box.
We'll bring you in as guard, but we need somebody to bring you in further.
Why can't one of you just do it?
Because if we're seen helping you,
you're not helping us. You're escorting.
Don't worry. Think how good I am at carrying around your stuff.
Why? Fine. It's fine. Let's just do it how you want to do it. It's fine. All right?
If you want one of us to escort you in, that is fine. If you don't think that'll work, if you don't think she'll work,
it's not that. I just think it's excessive.
But, I mean, it's a few hours travel from here to the city.
Sure.
So you leave in the morning. You can make your final decisions as you're getting ready to get in there.
Fine. I'm ready.
So you guys,
I'm real excited.
settle down for your rest. There's gonna be performance halls on that.
Oh yeah,
from the lolly.
Oh yeah, let's go, baby.
You settle down to rest and relax for the night, getting ready for your heist for a place you've not even been able to case. And
it's the best heist.
We're best heist.
Waste time on casing the joint. Just get in, get out, get what you need, get out.
Yeah.
Who needs to know where you're going ahead of time?
Is there any preparations or discussions you guys want to do before you go to sleep?
I want to ask, do any of you guys have you been in the castle and can kind of give me an overview of what it's like in there? So we're not going in completely blind, just mostly blind.
I mean, Darbus worked with the king. He should.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Darbus,
Oh yeah, I know all about this.
Darbus.
Yeah, he's gonna just spill his guts to Vale over there.
Darbus will Darbus fully knows that something's weird is going on, so he's gonna help you guys out if you're willing to help his people out. And so he will explain
whatever we need to do to have me conquer this island.
He'll explain that the stables are connected to the main hall, but they're also connected to another hallway that circles around, or that not circles, but it goes around it.
Listen, if you played Link to the Past, you know how the front gate looks. There's the rooms on either side that come back right to the middle.
Pretty much, you go from the stables into the main hall, and then from the main hall there's the dining hall, which connected to the dining hall is the kitchen, and you can circle around back to the stables from the kitchen. So it's either a beeline to each. Then the main hall itself, and he explains to you, in the main hall, there's just on the base floor, was used to be used for having people and visitors and galas and whatnot. But there's a set of stairs right in the middle that go directly up, and then there's a balcony that goes around and looks over the downstairs with 5 rooms on either end. And then there's a set of stairs that go up from the edges, from the backside of the second floor that go up to the third floor, and that's where the throne room is. And it's a large throne room with just columns, and the throne itself with a large blue everlit flame that never dies. He would say to you that that's most likely where you'll find the king and his advisor. They tend to stay up there even when there's no one visiting. And
as evil kings usually do, they just sit on their throne the entire time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And he'll even say guard presence isn't very high on the lower floors. Maybe a handful of guards on the second floor looking down, but that's about it. Most of them may be on the third floor with the king himself and the advisor.
Cool.
But then he is like, let's see, would he? Yeah, he would. He looks at you guys. There's also one other thing that you might want to know about that might help you. On the second floor, right past the stairs, as you go up, you're met with this large wall that's covered in different etchings and designs.
Push spacebar and the wall will push back.
There is
F in chat.
That is the vault. Any items, any things that we've collected throughout the years, any magical items and golds and such. That
you do realize that you're giving us full opportunity to steal from you, right?
Yeah, it's whatever is to help our people. Our people don't need magic items. We just need our king to be back the way he was.
Tell me about the flame.
It's just a continual flame that never changes. It's always blue. It's always lit.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't burn.
Good.
Whisper into Fenrir's
I
ear.
like that. Anybody have any jars? Empty jars, anyone?
Empty jars?
Yes. You want to bottle up some flame?
Listen, there's plenty of pots to smash. There might be some rupees inside of them.
Oh, hell
I
yeah.
don't know about rupees. Nobody needs those. They're useless. They're worth nothing.
I want them.
But with
Fine.
that,
Take your little shiny gems.
Oh,
you
I will.
guys
Good.
Make your preparations. Speak. Get a little idea and understanding of where you're going to go and how you have to travel. He does tell you he doesn't know how to open the vault, but there is a vault there.
We'll figure it out.
And that
I'm sure you'll blow down the door if we.
My hand starts glowing green.
Yeah.
is like good luck. And you guys rest down for the night. You get your long rest again. You get any spell slots back. You only really used one.
All good.
And we'll pick up
When everybody's level 5?
No,
Damn.
we'll pick up in the morning for the next episode.
Come on, I want
I'm
more
very
Eldritch
depressed.
Blasts. You're killing me.
You're no.
That's all I do. I need
You
more
literally
of it.
just leveled up.
You just leveled up.
But
Damn.
yeah, we'll be back in about
Mom
2
just
weeks
leveled
or 2 minutes, depending on how you listen to us. I appreciate all of you. Hi.
Good morning.
If you would like to find more of our content, you can head over to www.one-quest.com, or you can always help us by supporting us at patreon.com/onequest. If you can't support us there with dollars, though, you can go to your favorite podcast platform, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, all those fun places. Rate us, review us, subscribe to us. Those things all help a whole bunch. You can also find us on social media. It's facebook.com/onequestonline or at @1_quest on Twitter and Instagram. Our YouTube channel is youtube.com/onequestvideo, and you can always send us an email to social@one-quest.com.